Well, thank you. Thank you again once again for having me here on your platform. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, indeed.
And yes, it's crazy for me to even say it, but the reality is I've been in professional sports for 20 years this
Wow.
year. I started when I was 19 years old, working for the Dallas Mavericks, and that was a tremendous opportunity. I emailed Mark Cuban for over a year and finally got a response from God knows who, right? And
Wow.
they said, "Hey, come on in for an interview." And I've been going full force since then, nonstop, unapologetically, full
Right.
force, nonstop.
20
Uh,
years.
yeah, 20 years. So been with the Mavericks, the Dallas Cowboys, working on the nonprofit side with the Fritz Pollard Alliance, Texas Motor Speedway within their public relations division. And so I've now worked at two separate Super Bowls. So it's been a
Wow.
phenomenal experience working in professional sports, worked with the Texas Revolution, the professional indoor football team.
Exactly.
And that was an amazing experience because I was a woman amongst men. I was the only woman on the staff.
Wow. Wow.
And so the only other woman that had ever done it was a woman preceding me, Dr. Jennifer Welter. And she played on the team. She played as a player with the guys. So
Wow.
me being on the player relations side of that was just is an amazing experience. And I did that simultaneously while I was working with the Dallas Cowboys, and very
Wow.
grateful that both entities allowed me to take advantage of the opportunities so that I could grow and develop simultaneously. Because,
Wow.
neither of them had to allow me to do that. So
Right.
it's been a phenomenal experience. And I'm very grateful
You
for
must you
yeah.
must be a powerful person if they, if they first of all, if Mark Cuban finally said, "Hey, send this person back an email,"
I hope he said it. Like I
you
said, who
know.
knows who sent the email, but I got it and I ran with it. I wasn't asking any questions.
Hey, take the ball,
Right?
take the pass
Let's
and run
go.
for the touchdown.
Let's
Figure it,
go.
and it's interesting that you weren't mentioning like low level teams. You weren't mentioning low level entertain. I don't want to say low level because I don't want to be disingenuous to people who play
Sure.
semi-pro or things of that
Right.
nature. But in a business realm, you're talking about a big market. Dallas is a big market city, and you're
Yeah.
talking about the Cowboys are the most profitable sports team in the world.
Period.
So you're talking about entities that are throwing money around like
Hmm.
salami in a pizza shop,
Absolutely.
and you were there, you were behind the scenes,
Hmm.
and you saw many things as a black woman. So I definitely want to get your introspective on that. So that's a great introduction to everybody watching this documentary. I know talented people. I like to pat myself on the back for that. Um, so my next question would be, what event can you point to a singular event that sparked your interest in professional sports? Like, was it by chance that you kind of got into sports entertainment? And you said it's the public relations side, right?
Yeah, public relations. I've always been on the corporate side of the business,
Right.
and my goal was always to work my way and navigate my way working with players on the player relations side as well. And thankfully, I've been able to enjoy working with both of those sides. But yes,
Right.
it's where my focus has been.
So was it by chance, or were you in high school or even before then saying this is what I want to do? Did you always know that you wanted to be in that realm, or did it just kind of happen organically?
Yeah, and it did not happen organically or happen by happenstance. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I just fell into it." That
Right.
is definitely not my story at all. It was very intentional, very deliberate. I am a music baby at
Mm,
heart. I never played sports, but I always knew for me. I loved sports and I
right.
loved music and I loved business. I'm just a person that has a few different interests that I'm very passionate about and very, very good at.
Right.
And I knew that my interest was not playing sports, but I
Hmm.
knew I wanted to be a part of it. And when I was in high school, I was in the marching band, I was a band baby, I was a drum
Wow.
major, and I loved
Okay.
every minute of it. Yeah, I was assistant drum major my junior year, head drum
Wow.
major my senior year. Shout out ODY at high school, and it was a big thing. That was a big part of our culture.
Right. It was.
Being a predominantly African American high school, I mean, we were heavily influenced by HBCUs and marching bands and the SWAC. That was a big part of our culture.
Right.
And something that I love doing is while I was also playing and performing in the games from a music standpoint, I was very immersed in the sport, what was actually happening on the field. I love
Right.
love football.
Gotcha.
And something that I knew is that I want to be a part of this somehow, some way, because I love escapism. I
Mm,
absolutely love the idea that people from all different backgrounds, religions, political affiliations,
right,
socioeconomic backgrounds, whatever, we
right.
can all come together and for a couple of hours, we can just be, we can just exist. We can talk
Gotcha.
noise, we can fuss and cuss, we can big each other up, we
Right.
can, go back and forth, but it's just a moment where we can just escape whatever that thing is happening in your life and just come together in unity. To me,
Yes.
I see true unity in sports, whatever your thing is, it doesn't matter.
Right.
And I
And
knew I wanted to be a part of that.